Alright, so dessert story time again. So I was thinking while I was mucking out the barn this morning, it's a great time to think, reminiscing, thinking about back in colonial times when I used to have a social life, go out. And my sisters and I would do this thing where we would give out one of our sisters' phone number. Okay, so I may have started it, but one of my sisters joined in. She'd go out, you meet a guy, and then you give him your sister's phone number. So the benefits of this are, well, he doesn't call you, but then you can still see if he calls. Also, the sister that I did it to the most, our phone numbers were only off by one digit. So then if like he did call or text, and then you were like, wait, actually, I kind of want to talk to this guy, you could just play dumb and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I gave you the wrong number. So close. But also it worked because like we'd go out and drink a lot and be wild, and then the next day or a couple days later if someone called you and was like, hey, I met you at the Northern, this is Steve, you'd be like, I don't remember giving my number to someone, that sounds weird. You're like, I think we might have the wrong number. And so then Steve would say, yeah, like we met at the Northern and you're blonde, you were kind of bossy, you made me buy you shots. And I'm like, well, I mean, that does sound like me. So maybe I did give this guy my number and I don't really remember. But anyways, I highly suggest it. It's a little bit of fun. And like I said, you get to see if they call or text. Of course now. Okay, I'm back. Somebody called me. I don't know how to deal with that whole situation with the phone and filming and all of that. But yeah, so it's a fun activity, giving out someone else's phone number. In the future, if people can ever go out again, which I don't know. Oh, excuse me. That chocolate chip cookie really got me. Also, drink of choice, Diet Coke. Ugh, the best. No, I'm not sponsored, but I should be. Okay, so along the same lines of the story I was telling, this one time my sister Emily was out with her friends and sent me a picture of a guy and was like, do you recognize this guy? And I was like, oh my God, that's Hot Chris. I dated him like, I don't know, 17 years ago. Not that many, but a lot. And it turns out she went up to him and insisted that he buy her a drink, and they didn't recognize each other. I dated him when I was like 22-ish, so she would have been a child at the time, and I didn't date him very long. So she met him, but when, like I said, when she was a child. So anyways, they didn't recognize each other, and then eventually they figured out that they did know each other through me, and he said that he didn't recognize her, but he recognized her approach. So we now call it the approach. And luckily I don't do that anymore, but it was a great time while it lasted. So anyways, think of me the next time that you give someone the wrong number or demand that they buy you a shot. All right, well, back to work. Cheers, bye.